Hey guys, Coach Will here from Proven. We're bringing you open workout 21.3. Finally at the end of the open. We're going to start off going through our general warm-up. So today we're starting off, we're going to complete 2 rounds of a 1-minute row at a nice easy pace. Then from there we'll do 10 dumbbell goblet Cossack squats. Right? Once you finish the dumbbell goblet Cossack squats, we're going to go into 8 single arm dumbbell strict presses on each side. Then from there, we've got 10 scap pull-ups and then 10 V-outs. Okay, so we're really trying to warm up the upper body, warm up the core, as well as our squat for what's to come later on. From there, when you've done that, we've got another 2-round piece of a 45-second row. Now I want you guys to increase the intensity a little bit, looking for more of a moderate pace. Then we're gonna do 5 barbell front squats, 5 barbell thrusters, and then we'll get on the rig. We're gonna complete 10 kipping swings. Then we've got 5 toe to bar or hanging knee raises, okay? And then we'll move into 5 strict pull-ups, or if we're doing ring rows, we're just gonna go for 10 reps. So that's our general warm-up. Next, we're gonna move into is our clean and jerk primer. All right, team, so once we finish the general warm-up, we'll move into our clean and jerk primer. So we're gonna start with a nice light weight, and we're gonna complete 1 to 2 sets of the following. We're gonna start with 3 deadlifts, then into 3 power cleans, then into 3 hang squat cleans, and then we'll finish it off with 2 split jerks. Now, we wanna make sure that we do all of that unbroken. Once we've finished those 2 sets, we're then gonna build up to 80% of your goal weight, okay? And you're gonna complete the full complex. The idea here, team, is that we want it to feel snappy, we want it to feel good, and we just wanna touch on that weight prior to starting the workout, so then when we get into it, it's not gonna feel like such a shock to your body, all right? When we're finished with that, we're gonna do a little dry run through of the workout. So we'll strip the weight back to your thruster loading. Then from here, we're gonna run through 5 front squats, then into 5 toe to bar, then into 5 thrusters. You'll rest 30 seconds, okay? Then we'll do 5 front squats, now 5 chest to bar pull-ups, then 5 thrusters. Okay, we'll rest 30 seconds again, and then we'll finish it off with 5 front squats, 3 bar muscle ups, and then 5 thrusters. Now it's intended here that we complete this portion at workout intensity. All right, so make sure you're trying to focus on good movement mechanics through the barbell movements, all right, and we're touching on the gymnastics just so again, we feel good going into that workout. All right, that's gonna be our workout specific warm up. From there, or from here, we're gonna go into our strategies. All right, team, so now that we've gone through our warm-up, all right, we're gonna touch on some strategies for the workout. I'm gonna begin with my level 3 athletes, and ideally these are people we're looking who are confident to finish this workout well under the 15-minute time cap, all right? So what we're looking for early breaks on the gymnastics movements. So the toe to bar and the chest to bar, make sure you save yourself for the back end of this workout, okay? We wanna make sure that we're saving the grip as well as the core, because they will be very vital when you get to the bar muscle up portion, alrighty? From there, big note is don't go out too hard, all right? We're all gonna have that intention because we know we can do 30 toes to bar straight, 30 chest to bar straight, but don't get caught up in that trap. Again, you need to save some energy so you can finish strong on those bar muscle ups. In terms of your breathing, my biggest advice on the thrusters, guys, is breathe at the top, okay? When you lock out those elbows, that's when you take your breath and set yourself. So each rep after that will feel fluent and strong. From there, rhythm is gonna be really important, especially too on the front squat. Don't worry about trying to go super fast, okay? It's all about trying to sustain that pace throughout. If you go too quick at the start, your heart rate will get up. We wanna try and keep that down as much as we can. Relaxing your grip on the front squat is gonna be really important. So instead of maintaining a full grip as you would for the thruster, think of letting the bar sit back in your fingertips. That'll help save them for the later workout. And then from there, maintaining position, all right? As we always talk about, team, try not to get too lazy, okay? I know it's gonna be hard in this workout, grip's gonna be burning, core's gonna be taxed, but as best you can, try and hold on to your position because it will pay big dividends in the back end of this. Moving on to our level 2 athletes, guys, these are the people that we're looking to try and get as many reps as you possibly can at the bar muscle up portion. All right, so looking through there, we want to encourage early breaks, okay? That's on the gymnastics movements. Stay within your means. If your goal is to get as many reps as possible on the bar muscle ups, don't burn yourself out trying to get chest to bars and toes to bar unbroken. Have a plan. A descending rep scheme is a really good strategy, okay, for all of these movements to save yourself. What I'd encourage is this rep scheme here. So it'd look like 8 reps, short break, 6, short break, 2 sets of 5, and then 2 sets of 3. That'll give you 30 reps. That's a really good strategy you can use on both the toe to bar and the chest to bar. From there, front squats, always try and aim to go unbroken. As we talked about with the level 3 guys, don't get lazy, maintain position, same applies for you. On the thrusters, maybe look to break it up to 9 and 6. That's purely just strategic, so you guys can save yourself. But keep a short break between those reps. Then from there, bar muscle ups. All right, this is what we've been waiting for. Keep your sets small, 1 to 3 reps at a time. The big thing is that you want to do the small sets, keep the short rest break, but your cycle time is going to be fast. And biggest thing, team, is definitely don't go to failure. If you go to failure, put yourself too deep in that hole, it's going to be really hard to get out from there. Team, moving now to our level 1 athletes. All right, these are guys that we're looking for to just trying to get to the bar muscle ups. All right, so what we're looking for is breaking up the barbells. Okay, on the front squat, we'd encourage you guys to try and go for a 9 and a 6. On the thrusters, maybe even look to do 3 sets. Okay, reps would look like 6, 5, and then 4. From there, when we get to our toes to bar, smaller sets from the start. Sets of 3s, maybe sets of 5. But again, we want to get to the bar muscle up, so we don't want to use all of our energy in those earlier stages. From that, when we go to our chest to bars, quick singles. All right, jump up, get the big kip, use your hips to help yourself out, and just keep the reps firing through that. From there, when we get to our bar muscle ups, okay, I just want you guys to give everything you have to try and get those attempts, all right? You might surprise yourself. Hopefully this week is the week where you'll get your first bar muscle up. Be sure if you do that, make sure you film it, tag Proven. We'd love to see those achievements. Looking back through all of the strategies, guys, one point I want to make is in regards to tie breaks, whilst they are important, remember a better score beats a tie break, all right? So what I mean by that is, if you're going through the, I fucked it up. Damn it, sorry Jono. One thing I want to make a point on, guys, for all levels is in terms of the tie break. Keep in mind that a better score beats a better tie break. So if that means breaking up your toes to bar and chest to bars earlier, maybe even breaking up the barbell a little bit more, because that is okay if it means we can get a better score or if we can get some bar muscle ups. That needs to be your focus. So just keep that in mind. A better score beats a better tie break. Moving on to our scaled athletes, guys, what we're looking for from you is to try and get or try and finish those chest to bar pull-ups. So with that in mind, you want to maintain quality positions on the barbell. We've been preaching that the whole video now on every single level, is we want to make sure that's a priority. From there, bigger sets on the hanging knee raises. All right, if you do that, it will bank a little bit more time when you get to the pull-ups and then when you get to the chest to bars. So try and knock them out relatively quickly. For your pull-ups, always go with small sets. Again, you've got a more challenging movement coming up after that in the chest to bar, so you want to try and game it a little bit. On the chest to bars there, similar to our bar muscle up situation earlier, quick singles, okay? Try and just get a good rep, have a short rest, and then keep the reps firing after that. And of course, team, how can we forget 21.4, all right? Our strategy for this portion, team, we're looking for you guys to really know your strengths, whether that's on the clean or on the jerk. If it's on the clean, all right, we would encourage you guys to try and power clean that first rep just to save your legs and your core for the jerk. Right, that's going to be really important because we want to make sure that we're trying to nail that jerk, considering it is a little bit of a weaker portion for you. From there, if the jerk's your strong point, what we'd encourage you to do is utilize a squat clean for both the first clean and obviously the second clean as well. Because we know there that we're strong in the jerk, so we're going to be able to get that weight on our shoulders because we're confident to put it overhead. If you know you're maybe even between the two movements, both the clean and the jerk, we'd encourage you guys to power clean the first one, then hang squat clean it, okay, to maximize the load in the front rack for that jerk. So team, that's our tips and strategies, open workout 21.3 and 21.4. We've armed you guys with everything we think will help you have the best success. It's up to you guys now to go out there, give your best effort. If you're interested about learning more about our program and what Proven offers, make sure you head to Proven Fitness at Sugarwood, subscribe to our program tracks, all right, and we'll see you guys on the leaderboard.